Hello, wrestling fans, VHS fans. Welcome to NDT Clex Wrestling Plus VHS.
The following segment has been brought to you by NDT Clex Wrestling Plus VHS.
Wrestling fans, VHS fans, I've got more packages in the mail. Of course I do. Why not, right? More boxes, more things to open. Let's get right down into it. Let's see what we got. But anyway, let's just see here what I get to here. Don't want to tear it as I open it. Got it with bubble wrap. We wrapped it up pretty good. It's got tape on it. Got that tape off somehow. Nope, let's slide it out there. Okay, yeah, there we go. Slide it right out like that. There it comes out. Slide that right out. Hopefully that'll slide right out. I don't know. Yeah, slide that right out. Folks, we have a part 3 here. Porky's Revenge. Porky's Revenge. Anybody remember that Porky's movies? Porky's Revenge. Nice little Porky's Revenge. Part 3 of the Porky's trilogy. Porky's Revenge. Nice ones. Next up, we got another package here. It's from Charles King. I'm wanting to think it's another Facebook group, but I'm not sure. Let's check it out and see. Oh yeah. Oh, let me see. Now, where did I get this at? Was it on Facebook group or eBay? I can't remember. I can't remember, folks. I think this one's an eBay one. Anyway, it's part 1. Part 1 to the Porky's. Good classic film here. Porky's. Everybody remembers Porky's. Porky's. Part 1. Now I just need part 2, and I think I got it on the way. It may be right here. Let's open this up. Let's check this one out real fast. Y'all too. Inside of a box, inside of a plastic bag, inside of another box. Don't you just love that kind of work? I do. You should work for it, boy. Let's see here, boy. Oh yes, let's see what this one is. This might be something else. No, it is. It's what I thought it was. Yeah. This is a big box. Porky's Part 2. Porky's Part 2. Here, y'all. Porky's 2. Yeah. Porky's Part 2. Big box. It is, I think, opens up on the side. No, it is. How does that work? How does that work? It opens up on the side. Comes straight out of the side of the box here. Into a little case. It's got a little case with it. Big box case flap. It is Porky's the Next Day Part 2. I have all 3 Porky's now. Porky's Part 2. 1, 2, and 3. I'm glad to have those. Really glad to have those. Now this big box here. I got this off. I believe it was Clint Benjamin on Facebook group. Made a deal with him. Said he had some VHSs that I would like to have. He contacted me, and I ordered them. First off, we have see what they look like here. We have, first off, check it out. We have Sometimes They Come Back for More. Sometimes They Come Back for More. You ever seen that movie? Sometimes They Come Back for More. Next up, we have Ruthless People. Ruthless People with Danny DeVito. Ruthless People. Next up, we got Happy Gilmore. Who the crap is Happy Gilmore? Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler. Yes. Next up, we have the Bicentennial Man. Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams. Property of Price Chopper, says. Went a trip to Hollywood with that. Back in the day. Oh, Lord, look at these movies. Next up, we have Bulletproof with Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler. Bulletproof. Great video. Them two's awesome together. I thought they was anyway. Next up, and I'm excited about this one. I've been looking for this one. Now, it has some, it's an old film. It is Hot to Trot with Bob Goldthwait. And I think John Candy might be the voice of the horse here. If anybody's ever seen this, Hot to Trot. It's a good one. When I talk, you're going to laugh your horse off. Nice one. Next up, we have a Kevin Bacon film. And it is The Air Up There. The Air Up There. I remember this when it came on satellite. The big old satellite dishes we used to have. And it was on pay-per-view. And they'd show just a little bit of the trailer on the pay-per-view. And it would go over and over and over. The Air Up There. So long ago. Next up, we have a Jean-Claude Van Damme film, Universal Soldier. Universal Soldier Part 1. I think there's like 3 of these. Universal Soldier. Nice film. Next up we have, now I'm not a fan of this, but hey, it's Willy Wonka, original. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Ah, nice little box. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Next up, and this is a good one. I like it. It's not. I don't think it's an original box, but it'll do for me. And that is Scrooged with Bill Murray. Scrooged. Watch it every Christmas. Scrooge every holiday season. It's a must watch. Scrooged. Next up we have Inner Space. Martin Short. Inner Space. Interspace. Y'all ever seen that? Where he shrinks himself into a little machine and goes into his bodies. Pretty good. I enjoyed it anyway. Now I'm having a little trouble getting this one open. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, okay, I see now. Got a little sticker inside, barcode. But that's good. It's good shape. Heavy tape. Inner Space. That's pretty cool. Next up, we have another Adam Sandler film by the name of The Wedding Singer. Julia Gulia. That's funny. What's funny about it? I don't know. Julia Gulia. This is The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler. Next up, we have The Fisher King, a Nicolas Cage film. The Fish, is that Fisher King? That's not Nicolas Cage. Where'd I get Nicolas Cage at? This is Robin Williams, Jeff Bridges. Robin Williams and Jeff Bridges, y'all. The Fisher King. I don't know where I got Nicolas Cage from. Next up, we have another Robin Williams film by the name of Jack. Jack. And it is just remember, please rewind, thanks, the end. Just to rewind, you, please rewind, thanks, the end. Ha! That's a blockbuster. Blockbuster. Next up, we have a James Belushi film called Mr. Destiny. Mr. Destiny. Anybody seen that film, Mr. Destiny? It's a nice film too. I like old James Belushi. Mr. Destiny. Next up, we have a Robin Williams and Walter Matthau film together in this hilarious The Survivors. Anybody seen that? The Survivors. Walter Matthau and Robin Williams. It's a great flick. Real good film. Next up, we have an old Whoopi Goldberg movie. Whoopi Goldberg. I liked her acting. Whoopi Goldberg. Liked her movies. Now look here. This is another one. Oh wait. Now this labels come off of it. Ah, the labels come off of it. Old film. Labels came off. Okay. We can get that back on there. No problem. We can get that back on there. No problem. Anyway, it is Whoopi Goldberg in Jumpin' Jack Flash. Slide that back in there real easy like. Next up, we have a Bruce Willis film, Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep. I'm not a fan of Bruce Willis. A lot of people like Bruce Willis. I mean, I ain't nothing wrong with him. I just don't. Just not. Die Hard 1, 2, and 3 is awesome. See, few films I have of him, not many. I was never a Die Hard fan of Bruce Willis. Anyway, we have Death Becomes Her. Death Becomes Her in that film there. Death Becomes Her. It's good. Real good film. Next up, we have an Eddie Murphy film. And it is Vampire in Brooklyn. Now, would this consider as a horror film or a comedy? Vampire in Brooklyn. Horror or comedy? Comment below and let me know. Vampire in Brooklyn, what's your thoughts? Horror or comedy? Vampire in Brooklyn. Next up, we have another Adam Sandler film by the name of H2O Waterboy. Waterboy. Where everything is the devil. Waterboy. Everybody seen that? Waterboy. Next up, we have an Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold and James Belushi together in Raw. No, not Raw. Red Heat. I get stuff mixed up today. Red Heat. Belushi and Arnold together. Red Heat. And last but not least of this box, throw it out there, we have another Adam Sandler film by the name of Billy Madison. Billy Madison. An old Adam Sandler film. Billy Madison. Such a great flick. Good old Billy Madison. And there you have it, wrestling fans, VHS. That wraps this segment up, and we'll catch you on the next segment from NDT Collects Wrestling Plus VHS.
This segment was brought to you by NDT DT, Clamps Wrestling, plus VH.